What up, my loves? Welcome to my channel. I know been a long time. Again, guess I've been busy from work and my business to launch. So I'm like doing everything, I've been busy, a busy bee, but I'm here. I just want to drop by to let you guys know today's video. Yes, it's a story time, but also slash vlog day if I want to make it as a vlog day. But how's your Thanksgiving? Christmas coming up, but also I am close to graduating from my AA from criminal justice, and also I'm going back to school to get my bachelor's. So I'm actually excited for that, even though I'm gonna be a busy bee this year that's coming up. But I want to follow my dreams. You already know how that goes. But I am here to tell you a story about my work that happened to me 3-4 days ago. Hopefully you guys know where I work at. If you guys do, let me know. Comment down below, or comment on my Instagram at @flaquitaloves, or my business at Bad Envy Boutiques, whichever one I'm on both. But I'll tell you a story and comment down below, where I work at. But I want to see what you guys guess from where I work at or whatever. But anyways, this intro is too long. Let's go to the story. Okay. So 3 days ago, I was closing that day. I closed it that day. I work in the cashier. And what happened was I had my manager, the security guard, and I had the walkie-talkies, like the earpiece walkie-talkie thing that we could use or whatever. And I've been hearing about these couples, okay, how they're being suspicious, the way they're grabbing the item. They had a luggage with them, carrying it everywhere around the store. So they were keeping an eye on them on the cameras. So I'm hearing all this conversation of my manager and the security guard. Minding my own business. I was in the cashier the whole time of my shift. So it was time to close, because we closed at 10. And it was time to close. So I made an announcement about that we're closed. Just grab your last items, come to the register, and that's that, So these couples were the last customers in the store, because everybody left. The only people who are there are the workers. So I'm over here doing ringing them their items, and they had a couple items like clothes, 2 pair of shoes, men kit thing that for shaving or whatever, and a hat if I remembered, some candies, and a luggage. Okay, keep in mind, I had a red flag about them, right? And they never described them. They just, whatever. It was a red flag because the reason why I thought it was a red flag is because the woman was acting weird. Meaning, she was nervous. She was trying to hand me the stuff fast as, oh my God, I can't even talk. Fast enough for her to leave. But keep in mind, I don't judge by the cover, or I don't accuse anything, or I don't make them feel weird or like crap, or be mean to people of their background or how they look like or whatever. But my mind came through as she's nervous or she's a tricker. So I had those two in my mind. So that was a red flag for me, if she was nervous. So, okay, me ringing their items, blah, 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 blah. They were chilling right there, watching me doing the items, like scanning their items and stuff. The guy says, hey, can I go to my car and get my money out of the car? Because I left it in the car. And keep in mind, we're already closed. So I told him, yeah, just let the security guard that you're heading out to grab your money out of your car that you forgot. That way they could let you in to pay your purchase. He was like, okay, cool. So he left, his girlfriend stayed. She's over here still nervous, because I was taking my sweet time. Okay. And he comes back, right? Around almost finishing scanning their item, before I even scanned the luggage, he was like, oh, how much are we in right now? I told him like 200 something, almost 300. It was close to 300. The total, right? He goes, oh honey, we only have $150. We need to minimize that. And then he asked me, he goes, did you scan the luggage? I was like, no, not yet. I didn't have time to scan the luggage. He was like, okay. I'm like, if you don't mind, I could scan the luggage. That way we could check where your total is, and we could try to minimize the total to your budget. He goes, sounds good. Keep in mind, I had a bag where the luggage goes through on the side of where the register is, and I had a bag there. He couldn't slide it because the bag was there. I was not going to pick up the bag. So I told him, do me a favor, pick up the luggage, and I'll grab it for me to put it down where I'm at, for me to take the sensor out, excuse me, and scan the item, scan the luggage. He goes, okay. He picks it up, hand it to me. Keep in mind, when you're selling luggage shouldn't be that heavy. The only time it's heavy is like the metal or like whatever type of thing, But it was heavy as like you're traveling. So I was like, this is strange to me. And second, I always have to check bags, backpacks, purses, luggages, if they have any items in it. So, when I grabbed the luggage, I put the luggage down. I laid it down on the floor. I opened up the whole way. And guess what? There were items. There were 2 pair of shoes, probably 3 or 4 men's jeans, and 3 or 4 men's shirts, and 1 pack of underwear of men, and 1 pack of white t-shirts of men. And I was like, okay. So I told my manager, I'm like, hey, I seen this in on the luggage, blah 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 blah. My manager said, well, scan them. That's the reason why they have them there, blah blah blah. Okay, well, I told my manager, I'm like, well, they told me they only have $150 as their budget. So right now, this is how much they have. My manager recommended to take it out and scan what they need to fit the budget. I'm like, okay, that's cool, whatever. Like, that was a red flag for me. Well, that's my second red flag. Well, I'm sorry, third red flag, because the second red flag was when he told me that he had to go to the car and get the money. But anyways, that was my third red flag of items in the luggage. My fourth red flag was when he was handing me the money, when I told him how much was his total. His total was 100. It's funny because I still remember the total, not the change exactly, but the actual money. The total was 133 and some change. So I told him, okay, well, you have 133 and some change. He had me 140. Guess what? When he pulled out the money, the $100 was fake. How I know that? Because I had experience of that before. And after that, he handed it to me. I scanned him. I was acting weird, like acting dumb about it, but I knew it was fake. And I told him, I'm sorry, I can't accept this $100. It's not letting me accept this $100. It's telling me it's not. It's asking me. It's telling me it's failing to accept the 100. So he was like, well, I got this from the store. We barely came from a different store. The different store handed me this $100. Keep in mind, not all stores give you a $100 bill. $100 bill. Okay. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Well, I told him, well, I'm sorry. Well, I cannot accept this 100. The only thing you have is $40. Do you want me to take the items out? He's like, no, I don't want to. We're gonna be back. Da 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 da. I'm gonna go change the money. We'll be back. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, sir. Have a great day. He left with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend was like, oh, can we come back? I was like, well, before she left, she was saying, oh, we could come back right after. I'm like, I'm sorry, we're actually closed. You could come tomorrow if you like. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, well, we'll be back, and da da da. I'm like, okay, have a great day. They left, right? They're on their way leaving. Keep in mind, we had walkie-talkies on our like our ear and whatever. And I told them, you guys, this guy was trying to give me $100 bill fake $100 bill. I'm like, I'm not retarded. I knew that was fake because, first of all, $100, every dollars, like the dollar, the $5, the 20, the 10s, the 100s, they're all the same size and height. You know what I mean? The width, the height, whatever. So I knew the $100 was shorter than the $20 that he was handing me, the $40. And I'm like, this is fake. And second, doesn't feel like money. It feels like paper. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not stupid. But whatever. So I told my supervisor. He was a supervisor. He called the manager. The manager told him we had to report it or whatever in the system, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, that happened. And I was like shocked that happened to me. And second, I thought they were retarded because why they did it on the last minute. If I was, you know what? I'm not going to give the idea. But you guys know what I mean. And that what happened to me a few days ago. It's kind of crazy, but it happens. So if you guys know where I work at, let me know. Comment down below. But this is a short story time / vlog day. Or I'm just going to put it as story time. But other than that, you guys comment down below. Comment down below what you guys think where I work out. But other than that, like, comment, share. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. And other than that, Claudia's out.